So top three, Archer on pole, ahead now of Nicholas Herbst, and he'll be looking to push hard, try and keep out Reinhard Miller. Now, whether or not there's team orders down there, I don't think there are. I think it's every man for himself as they head towards turn one, and it certainly looks like Leonard Archer is not holding back yet. He wants to get away and head to the bar as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I tell you, this is going to be a fight for Reinhard Miller to get as far as up as possible. He's got all these slower cars to contend with.
He goes Paolo Cavalieri in the track taxi. We'll run there from him in the first heat, finishing up in the top 10 overall, but looks like a bit of an issue there on that car. It's blowing up. And a bit of smoke coming out of it as well. Driving through there, is that Economides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Economides.
On that thing up far off it. So, yeah, certainly. And it's going to bring another factor coming down onto the breakers as well and diving through there. It's Miller dropping back to 5th place. I was watching Kobus Boma come through. He's up to 3rd. So Boma's up to 3rd. 4th place is Nick, and some pressure coming now on Reinhardt. The 35 Craig Herb. Miller's in problems here. Miller's got serious trouble.
I'm not sure if Miller's holding back, but he can't relax here. And now you can see he's trying to fight for his place now, going on the outside, and that's risky to do. So if Reinhard is thinking he's going to have a cozy race, he's in for a surprise because they're going to push him from behind, and they might push him out, maybe out of the point.
They're all from the same family, so don't worry.
Absolutely.
I get that every now and again too.
No,
Ride with the Lorero brothers, then you'll see it all about it. And Bernard always yell about it, then we get the pronunciation wrong. Yeah, when you're Portuguese, it's easy to get those pronunciations. Oh, there we go. Nick having a look. Trying to find a way back on the inside of the Pepper Shield car. And Kobus Boma, I think, is keeping out. There we go. So that's what we're going to be looking at here in this one. But we can't tell you what's going to happen in terms of the championship until the next race is done. And we see possibly Leon Nobster take the victory in Class A.
Yeah, he's
Here comes Miller. Miller's up the inside of the Pepper Shield car and gets to Kobus Boma. So that now will screw him, what is that? 3rd place, and it's 6.3.
Some of the guys are making their cards extremely wide. So you can see now Trevor Long as well. He's trying to fight. That was very close.
Tight there between Economides and
very,
Leonard.
very close. Robert's not going to give up. He's just sussing out the situation here, and he's just going to apply his mind out to it.
Yeah, Ari from Mike, Marion, and Jacques Larson's is hard stands in Class E. So, Class D,
This is a nice look at this.
It is heating up here big time. Economides looking for a way pass on Leonard Archer.
And
Archer,
that's what we were looking
for. Just that's what it's all about. Yeah, it's a very good car.
Watch the race. Absolutely beautiful.
That turbocharged little golf one is a little bit so keep an eye on him. 2024. Leonard Archer though, continuing on his merry way at the front end. Further back there, a couple of classes. Got ahead now of Marion. She's dropped down to 4th place. And it looks like Kokaninoba just behind that. But once again, up in towards turn number 5 and 6. You hear in the background that you can't hear, unfortunately. But they leave it on the track. You know, that's the best part about it.
And you know what? If any car gets on sale, I tell you that car will be sold because people wants to get into this series.
I was chatting to Bernard at the last round at Redstone. He's saying that there's actually a waiting list for guys.
It is
because of the certain tracks that only take up to a certain amount of cars.
Correct.
Unfortunately, when we get Inaba getting up close to first one with the 2 leaders, they come out of turn number 5 there. Past that other brand. I mean, there is a huge following for BMW in terms of motorsport in this country. For the 70s and 80s, they've as a brand in motorsport. So we're into the last lap here for the passion of the brand for classes D and E. And it's Leonard Archer who's trying to hang on ahead of Economides. I think he might have done just enough yet to secure the final victory for Class D. But Miller in 3rd, is going to give him 6 points. That is going to move him up into 116 points. So, 9 points back on that is 5. It means that he has to get first or second. There's only one car on the track in Class A. So the win, he's got to finish.
Yes, he's got
That's
to
it.
finish.
Leon Loubser has to finish if he wants to get it.
So, yeah, he's got a lot of damage on his zero, but that's not too bothered. But he knows he's got a fast car, so he's probably not going to risk. He's just going to
100%. The flag's out, as you said. Archer, Economides, and Nicholas Herbst. In fact, that Herbst has snuck through there in the closing stages. I think he may have. So just getting confirmation on that. It could be Nicholas Herbst who's just snuck through there to bring Ronald Miller down into 4th. Word up with our fellow commentator if he gets back up here in time. I'm not sure if he's going to get back up here.
No,
so
he's not.
I think he's going to stick around.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
No,
Awesome.
we'll be here because
Because Nico has now gone through into 3rd according to the timing of it. So I'm going to assume that is.
So yeah, race 2 didn't quite go as planned. First few laps started losing positions quick, didn't have much brakes, only the rear brakes, thank goodness for the ABS. I think that saved me a bit. Lap 4 and 3, around about there, brakes started coming back, started making up ground a little bit too quickly, I guess. Broke out with 0-3, so that's first place overall, gone with the win. But yeah, it was still an epic race and an epic year, and thank you to everyone. So hope to see you next year.